And we want to go back to that breaking news in Grand Rapids of the police officer involved shooting. We bring in our Peter Elliott, who was at that press conference. He has more. Peter, what have you learned this evening?
Yeah, Lauren, this is still new. All the information about this shooting here, we learned here. We're right now at the parking lot here of Union High School. This shooting happened just nearby on the streets of Fremont and Mount Mercy. Several officers were involved in this shooting of a man. We don't know his age just yet, but he did die of those wounds later on. I want to give you a sense for the chronology here of what happened. This is all courtesy of Grand Rapids Deputy Sheriff Joe Trigg. He says around noon today, officers were called to a house in this area on the west side about a dispute between a man and a woman. He didn't clarify exactly their relationship, but they said that situation was resolved. Then hours later, they got a call again from that woman saying the man was sending threatening messages, saying he was threatening to kill himself with a gun. That's when officers returned to this area. They saw him leave with his car. They saw he had a weapon on him. Again, this is all according to Deputy Sheriff Joe Trigg. Then they devised a plan to execute a high-risk traffic stop is what they say. Shortly after they saw him leave in that vehicle, that's where this all came to a head here. He says 3 officers fired at this man. He says that's what he believes, that all 3 fired those shots at the man. Again, he was certainly injured on scene and then later transported. That's when he says this man died. Again, they say he apparently had a handgun and that the woman was not harmed. Again, this is all very preliminary. We are working to learn more about this situation, but he says those 3 officers who he believes fired those shots will be placed on administrative leave, as is the policy for situations like this. But again, this situation all happened hours after that initial call, and of course ending in this tragic situation here on the west side of Grand Rapids. When we learn more information, we'll be sure to let you know later tonight at 11 o'clock, as well as online on 13onyourside.com. For now, reporting on the west side of Grand Rapids, I'm Peter Elliott, 13 on Your Side.